And what's up, guys? This is Dave here, better known as Diabolus, running through Inferno on my Barbarian, and I just wanted to share with you guys here the build that I'm using to run Inferno with my Barbarian. Now, I have only cleared the Skeleton King and got a little bit beyond him. However, I did want to show you guys exactly what I was doing here so that I wasn't getting one-shotted by most champion mobs
Found some interesting
or
things on my latest dig.
just overall getting destroyed. Now there will still be some packs that you're going to want to avoid while running this build, and I do apologize for the frame loss as I'm capturing and encoding this video at the same time. The skills that I currently use are Battle Rage with Marauder's Rage, which increases damage bonus to 30%. I use Ignore Pain. While Ignore Pain is active, gain 20% of all damage dealt as life. Ignorance is Bliss Rune. I use Wrath of the Berserker with Insanity. Increases your damage 100%. In addition to the already great benefits of this skill. I always thought this was going to be a viable skill in Inferno, and I was kind of surprised the first week that I didn't see any builds utilizing this skill. However, I do believe that this is a great skill, and I think that this is something that I'm happy to see in this build. Now, I've got Warcry here, which with Impunity as a rune, all of your resistances are increased by 50% while affected by Warcry. What this right here does, this is basically your bread and butter in Inferno mode. You're not so much focused on the mob's damage from your armor per se. You want to have high resistances as well, because the mobs not only do physical damage, they have mortar, which is fire, they have the fire chains, they have poison, infection, they have plague, several other skills that you really want your resistances to be up to, and that right there will help you live. Plus it lasts for 60 seconds with a 30-second cooldown, so you can basically keep that up, and it's really good at generating fury right before you go into a fight. So all things to keep in mind whenever you're using Warcry. When to use Warcry. Don't just run around spamming it. You might see me do that a little bit just because I get bored, but generally I try to save it until right before I get into a fight so that I get up enough fury to launch into Battle Rage and use Ignore Pain, so I can build my fury back up to get into Wrath of Berserker, all while using Revenge with Best Served Cold runed to increase the critical chance by 10%. Now I'll show you a little bit of my gear, and well, that's my skills. Well, we'll go ahead and look at passives while we're here. I'm using Nerves of Steel for the obvious reason. Your armor is increased by 100% of your vitality. Tough as Nails, increased armor by 25%. Thorns, damage dealt by 50%. And Superstition, which reduces all non-physical damage by 20%. And when you retake damage, you have a chance to gain 3 Fury. I really think they need to rework this. The gaining 3 Fury thing, it's not really that big of a deal to me. I'd prefer for it to regen some life, but hey, I might be asking for too much there. Going into the inventory here, you'll see I got a little bit of trash. I was just helping a buddy of mine run through hell mode and picked up all kinds of nice little trinkets of worthlessness there. Okay, so this is my magic find gear. It's always good to get you a nice little set. Mine will bring me up to a little bit over 109, I think, without the buffs. It might even be higher than that. I know I can get up to 234, and I think that's with a shrine. Now my standard gear up here, and I apologize that I didn't pause over any of this. It's just your run-of-the-mill gear. It's nothing special. I'm using the 968.5 polearm. I really recommend getting to around a weapon with around 1,000 damage before you really effectively try to run Inferno. It might be a little bit overkill, but I think you'll thank yourself in the long run. Plus, it makes running hell mode a lot easier and a lot more fluid. Therefore giving you money to buy other gear. So looking into what we have here, we have Astonishing Stand, which is some boots. I don't need to go through and name all the gear. Basically, I stacked strength and vitality with armor, all for survivability. Some of my stuff does have the plus to all resistances, plus 52 off the Talrash's gear, and I thought I definitely had more than that, but you know what, that's okay, not a big deal. Not a big deal. And I always like to try to go through and make sure I have all the best gear equipped for what I'm doing here. You'll notice some of this stuff does have better hit points but less damage. A real damage heavy build. So that being said, you're going to want to start your your magic find run on a Shattered Crown. If you can't get to a Shattered Crown or complete a Shattered Crown, you may want to go run Hell Mode some more and get you some more gear, or go get the auction house. A lot of those Act 4 stuff you can really pick up and use, or put on the auction house and make a little bit of money off of it. And I might get a little distracted when I'm killing stuff, but that's okay. You guys can deal with me there. So basically what you're going to do whenever you're running into battle,
this must be the blacksmith's
well, there's his apprentice. That was pretty quick.
Should be
These little guys right here get annoying too. Watch out for them. Basically, you know, you're going to go through, you're going to build up your fury. There will be a champion spawn out in this field somewhere. We'll run into them. You notice not a lot of this stuff's doing a lot of damage to me. So there I go, spamming my Warcraft for no reason at all. Alright, now we got some champions coming in, so let's go ahead and pop the armor, pop the buff there. Oh, that's a champ. Oh wow, that's a champion and an elite. Oh, okay, that's gonna be a little trickier. Like I said, nothing's perfect. You know, you're running something like that. Generally, you're gonna run the other way, but with this build, you can whittle them down. Shit, got another champion spawn down there. So let's give our skills a few minutes to cool down. We might be able to take those singles down there by themselves. See if we can do it.
More fury.
Yeah, I got a good feeling about this. Some famous last words there by old Dave. So as you see, it's a pretty damage intense build. You gotta watch out for those arcane things though, especially getting trapped back on a wall like this. Oh, that's bad news. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, wall them off. Fuck. Excuse my language. That's not good. Yeah, saw that coming. So, what we're seeing here is the arcane doing massive amounts of damage, and the wall in combination makes it a little bit tricky, but you can power through it. It just takes a few tries. I don't think there's very many builds out there that, without your big cooldown there, you can really get away with taking these guys, especially with that stupid arcane ability in the pool. That's so annoying. Come on over here. Alright, as you can see, that's one good kill. Just for the length of, or sparing you guys the length of the video, I'm going to do this kind of as an intro of how to get up to the 5 stacks of Nephilim to start out with. It'll be a little bit tricky with what I have waiting for me up there, but let's see if I can at least kill that. How about that? We'll cut the video short. If I kill those guys this time, we'll cut it short, and it'll just be a basic intro of how to survive multiple spawns like that. You're going to want to down the elite first if you can, simply because he usually does nasty stuff. I think it was right up here. Yeah. Let's see if we can get them singly pulled down. That's the first line of defense. See if you can get them to come down by themselves. They're so tightly packed up there. Alright. This is where we're going to run into a little bit of a tricky situation here. As you notice, I'm not running with my Templar right now, simply being I read something online earlier that may reduce your chances of finding magic items, which I don't really want to decrease any of. So I'll tell you what, we're just going to run in, we're going to rush the champion. Let's see how that goes.
More fury. Impossible.
Not so well because of the arcane. It's going to be tricky. I might have to bypass that pack. If you do ever have to bypass a pack, don't feel like it's the end of the world. I think any other Inferno player would agree with me that it's better for me just to save my money there on repairs and run on through. So I guess what we'll do, guys, is we're going to go ahead and cut this video a little bit short to spare you guys the boring details of me just running through and knocking zombies down. I will post more videos as I progress through this today or tomorrow, however long it takes. I have cleared through the Skeleton King down to the Khazra staff, so look forward to posting more videos for you guys. I do have the utmost confidence that I will be streaming here shortly. I'm trying to get some good software for that. So stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you have subscribed, thanks for being so patient with me. It's been a while since I put up a video. You guys are great. Usually leave really good feedback. If you have any questions about the build, please feel free to let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that I can. And if there's anything I can do to help you out, feel free to add me. Battle tag will be in the bottom of the comment section.